Before we start, I just want to give a huge thank you to my current channel supporters who are Elijah Perry, Common CJ, Keo Cartoons, and Noah Wizbios. Click the join button below for more information and to get your own shoutout. I have a list of mods in the description. I'm not going to mention every single one of them because I can't recall off the top of my head what they all are. But it's a lot of visual stuff. I'm not using any control or movement changing things because I think Sonic and everyone control fine now. The biggest thing I'm going to be using, well, I guess you see right there, I see a Pikmin over Coco is a very, very important mod. They're my little friends. But that's one of them, obviously. This is Frontier's Second Wind. It changes up the islands to give them like a different look. I kind of wanted to just have a visually unique playthrough. We have new Sonic model. That's Sock's Rio Sonic. It's hard to see right now, but it'll be better to see in the cutscenes. We have Frontiers Reanimated by Mello. The only other big things is I'm going to be using the character switching mod in a unique way. I'm not going to be using it to just play as whoever I want. I'm going to be using it basically like one character per island. So once we go save Amy, I'm going to say she's fair game. You could play as her like in any of the stages or on this island. Look at this. This is a nice little fly through.
I just got 2 comments in a row asking if I'm good, like if I'm alive. Nothing can overpower me. I'm so strong.
The strongest man in the universe. Look at that! I love this mod. This is my favorite mod, I think. Look at him. Oh! Yes, come with me. It's also harder to see them because they're not like gray. They don't stick out amongst the background anymore. So I know everyone always complains about Green Hill. We don't like Green Hill and stuff, but just adding these weird little green bars to the grass make it look a million times more like a Sonic location. I feel like I'm playing a Sonic game right now.
I guess that is something that I did not like about Frontiers, was just how... I don't know, the art style, like, I get what they were going for, but I do wish it felt more Sonic.
I think I also have all of the abilities unlocked from the beginning, because I was like, hey, this is my New Game Plus playthrough. I get to decide what happens.
I'm so proud of you for being yourself, so...
Thank you, man. It's something that, you know, you just gotta do at some point. You just gotta be yourself. The HUD looks better. I don't know if I did anything to the HUD. Maybe one of the mods changes it. But I've also just erased a lot of the on-screen stuff with, like, the options menu, because it's just clutter. And I already know what to do, so... Shoot forward to, like, 5 minutes into the stream where I have no idea what I'm doing anymore. Running in a circle is so interesting in Sonic games, isn't it? Oh, and then I can punch him. Yeah! I punch the soles of his feet! Why does that remind me of, like a horseshoe, almost? You know how, like, they have... Horses have, like, feet and legs and stuff when they're born? But, like, you have people, like, put those horseshoe things onto them. Isn't that kind of crazy? We have shoes specifically made for horses.
Anytime you say horseshoes, I just think of, like, horseshoe marshmallows.
Alright, yeah, that's what Kellogg's wants you to think, Jared.
That's what Big Cereal wants.
What about a horseshoe crab? I don't think you put shoes on those, but I guess you could. You'd probably have to make, like, custom shoes, though, because they got those, like, little stabby legs, like spiders. I see the world through such a fascinating lens, don't I? Are there any combat mods for this game? Yeah, I just don't use them. I personally don't care for the combat that much, so changing it, really, it doesn't even register as a thing for me to do.
To make it better.
I know, but I don't really, like, play this for the combat anyway, so I'd rather it just be simple.
You don't have much of a choice.
Yeah, no, I'll do the combat as it is, it's fine. I like that it's kind of easy, but I have seen mods that make the combat harder or introduce different challenges. Oh, dude, I'm going right over there right the fuck now. You see that? You put a glowing thing in the distance, you think I'm not gonna go over there right now?
He's gonna go for it.
I'm fucking going right there right now. Bam. It's fun to move around in this game. I think, like, the size of these levels is completely fine. They don't need to go, like, fully open world if they really don't want to. I don't think that's a huge detriment. But just put in these giant open worlds. Like, make them real areas to traverse and, like, have, like, locations you can visit and landmarks and towns and stuff. Make it like a real world. Use it for world building next time, instead of just like, here's a big island. Which, don't get me wrong, this is fun. World building wise, you dig the whole Ancients angle. You really hope they properly expand on it. Oh yeah, no, I hope they do too. I think Ian Flynn doesn't like let stuff like that go once he puts it in the thing, unless he has to like, I guess like force change course or whatever. So I feel like whenever we have something set up from now on, and he's sort of, you know, in charge or being a guiding hand for it. I feel like we're gonna have some pretty consistent stuff. Your Chow mutated into a glass of water? Oh god, don't be thirsty, please! Oh god, here we go. IGN gameplay incoming.
Here we go.
Hell yeah. Never mind. We're good. Also, you know what? According to my homemade rules, we can also play as Amy now. So, I'm gonna actually do that for a while. There she is! Got new animations, because of mods. Actually incorporates the hammer stuff. I just thought that was neat. She's got her own Psyloop color, which I don't know why it wasn't in the game to begin with. Ooh, she's dead.
Keep in mind, there's a big difference between writing a story and writing the script.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Because, like, the story is, like, everything that is going to happen, and the script is, like, you would have to fill in the gaps so that those events work and make sense. That's... I would say that might almost be a little bit tougher when you're working with a team, you know? Like, if someone gives you a story outline and then says, hey, you have to fit all of this in but make the rest your own, it's like, ooh. Because now you gotta worry about, like, the original intention, but you also have to worry about, like, you know, making it something that you want to be working on, something that you're proud of. Yeah, that sounds tough. That sounds like a fun challenge, though. Interesting. Ready? I'm gonna do it. Ready? Oh yeah, Squid, you ain't seen nothing yet! We're back. I'm not gonna fight him again, we already did that. But, cool that I can just maneuver like that. Oh, you thought- oh, I am going to get Squid! Oh, you thought I wasn't going to! This is also just a good highway system. Recently got a text that your non-existent Amazon package needs an ID confirmation and address. Yeah, that's how they get you. What is that weird sound effect that always plays when you boost in this game? Why is the cutscene stretched? I have the no letterboxing thing on because I think the giant black lines on screen look ugly. I'm so ready, dude. I'm so ready. Climb Giganto. I also want to say, the first time I ever got to this boss fight, and I saw that his name was Giganto, I laughed. I thought that was very funny. But it was funny because I was, like, really invested. And then I was like, ooh, nice, and then it's Giganto, and I was like, oh, what the f was that, Sonic? We were climbing on his pinky finger? Interesting. Sometimes this goes really well, and other times it does not go at all. Oh, this is what we've been waiting for, fellas. Alright, here we go. Time for the good shit. I know how to do it. Let's get him! I'm hanging on to the other side, and I very much might even... Ooh. Oh, shit. Sorry, I can't finish that thought. I'm in the middle of a beatdown. I also can't see his health bar, now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I don't think I've increased my combat power at all. So I think I haven't increased my ring total at all either. I think only a little bit. Yeah, alright, let's go. Dude, my jaw was on the floor the first time I saw this. I was so blown away. Like, I was like, this is cool as hell, and then, like, kept being cool. And gone, I'll be the one to carry on. Oh, it's so good, it's so cool. I wonder if they'll let us play Super Shadow with Sonic Generations. Dude, I hope so. I feel like it'd be a huge missed opportunity if there's no Super Shadow fight. And I'd be really happy if it's like this. Like, just, Devil Doom was almost a Titan fight in its own right. Like, it's this giant figure that keeps teleporting around an arena. You have to keep following around using chaos powers to stop him and stun him. Also, get him. And the game just crashed, I guess. Alright, that might be the cutscenes mod. Elijah Perry, Common CJ, Kyo Cartoons, Noah Wizbios, Nian, Danny Lee Dauber, Mr. Dreamcast, Jeremy, Dax, Faye, Minty, Mega Trafficone, Ty Little Tech Guy, Crystal, Drew Smothers, and Noah Wizbios again, along with everyone who's supporting the $1 tiers. Thank you very much for helping me continue what I like doing, and if you would like to support the channel and get a shout out and a badge next to your name in the comments so your comments will be seen easier, please go ahead and click the join button below for more information. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow.